Hello everyone, I bring to you another video today using the Shaaanxo Beige Cosmetics palette, and this is the look I did with that palette. I in fact took inspiration from one of Shaaanxo's, yes, that's me, overly excited, one of Shannon's look she did using her palette. And I'm also trying for the first time these Beige Cosmetics eye brush set that I ordered along with this palette. I'm going with this light orange soda kind of color on a fluffy blending brush and taking it on the outer corner of the eye and blending it into the crease. I'm also taking it slightly higher the crease. So I'm taking it in swiping in circular motions. I'm trying these brushes for the first time, so some of these I really liked, some of them were a little bit of a miss. So I'm taking the same color and intensifying it a little bit. Then I took an angled shadow brush again from the same set and took this dark brick red brown kind of color, and I took it on the outer corner, and these colors are intense, very intense. I put it on the outer corner of the eye and started to blend it in the crease. I didn't like the way this brush was blending so much. However, I went back to the fluffy blending brush to blend out the edges. I dipped again in the lighter color to just blend out the edges. I went back to my Morphe tapered blending brush with the same color on the outer corner. This particular brush set doesn't have a tapered blending brush, and that angled shadow brush was really not doing it for me. I'm again taking the lighter color a little bit and blending the edges. This palette comes with a nice size mirror, so though I was earlier using my other makeup mirror, but then I realized the palette has a nice size mirror and I continue to use that for the rest of the tutorial. Then I'm going with the darker, it's a black brown kind of a color, and just took it on the outer corner just to give it a little bit of a dimension and depth to the outer corner. I didn't want a very dark corner of the eye, and I'm blending it in that brown color that we earlier laid. I'm very lightly dipping this color on the brush. Then there is a synthetic brush, and I decided to go with the shimmery bronzy color in the middle, and this brush really didn't do much to deposit the shadow, and I think I switched brushes here. There's another shader brush that comes in this set, and I switched to that one. It's a short shader brush, and yes, that looks better. This is a beautiful bronzy brown shimmery color. I'm taking it all over the lid and blending it into the outer corner, intensifying the color. Now I'm going to go for that shimmery color on top and take it as my inner corner highlight, and again very intense pigmentation. I'm continuously being wowed by this palette as I do my makeup. Then I took a Morphe shader brush and used the same color as my brow bone highlight, though I found it to be very shimmery. Then I took a little bit of that matte white to tone down the brow bone highlight. Yeah. Now moving to the other eye, I'm going to repeat the steps, starting with the lighter orange soda kind of color in the crease and slightly above the crease. These colors these shadows have very nice color payoff. I mean, they are not, especially this orange soda color is very buildable. It's not very overpowering as a crease color. You can build it if you want, otherwise it gives a nice wash of tinge of orange, which is usually the kind of colors I like to do in my crease and have my darker colors blend into that. Now I'm taking that reddish brick red brown color on the outer corner and blending it in the crease. I'm not taking this color higher in the crease. Going back to the blending brush and blending the edges. The with these shadows, you know, I would say take less color and then keep building as much color intensity you want. These are very pigmented shadows, so taking too much on a brush can actually take you to a point where it's hard to take the color off. Now I'm taking that flat shader brush and adding that bronzy color on the lid. These colors are very nice to blend. These shadows are very nice to blend with each other also. They blend within each other very nicely. The color payoff is very impressive with these shadows. Otherwise, at times you start blending and you feel that you've completely lost the color. Okay, I'm taking that shimmery color from the top row as my inner corner highlight and also as my brow bone highlight. Next, I'm taking the Plum All Day Wear Kohl Kajal in black as my waterline color. I'm also slightly tight lined using this because I'm going to be wearing a gel liner today. Now with a pencil brush that is also part of this eyeshadow brush set, I'm taking the same colors on the lower lash line, the orange soda color and then the reddish brown and then the brown black only on the outer corner of my lower lash line, and I'm actually tapping away that color because it looks so dark and so scary. I didn't want too much of that. There was not a lot of fallout with these colors, even though we used that brick red brown kind of color and we used that black, almost a black brown. There was hardly any fallout. Even the shimmery color, there was no fallout. Now I'm taking this angled liner brush and using my Inglot AMC gel liner in black, number 77. I'm going to line my lash line. Again, I'm doing a very small flick. On a day-to-day basis, I do not like to do a very long wing, so I just like to take a small flick and line my lashes really close to the lash line. I didn't want a very thick line as either, because this is a day look. I'm going to be going out and getting some stuff done, so I want to keep my overall look in the liner so that it works for the daytime. Inglot AMC liners are the best, I think, one of the best in the market. You'd hear a lot of YouTubers talk about those. Only thing is that they dry pretty quickly, but then if you get yourself a bottle of Duraline that Inglot sells, it very easily fixes the not only this liner but any other gel liner that you have which is dried up and a little hard to work. Okay, happy with the this is one thing I always do with gel liners is once I've finished the line I look up to see if there are any skin visible through the lashes. You want to make sure that you fill that in, and the rest you can manage to cover with your mascara. Today I'm using the Sephora Outrageous Volume Mascara, and to use this mascara I get rid of excess mascara on the top of the tube. This mascara is again very thick, but I like the look it gives. It gives a very intense lashes, though sometimes it tends to stick them together, so I either quickly run a lash brush to separate my lashes. So with this my eye look is complete. I did the same mascara on my upper and lower lashes. So this is the final look. I'm really enjoying it. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up.